Back when I was playing through Generations Ultimate, I did my damnedest to steer clear of any late game spoilers. And for the most part, I did pretty well, as I had made it pretty far before I had actually even learned about the deviants. But there were a few I had heard about just from friends at the time. Mainly two. Each one of these two produced a rather contrasting reaction. The first one was a sense of fear at the idea that they supercharged a monster that made a career of kicking my ass in older games. And that monster is the wind-cutting white shadow, the Silverwind Nargacuga. The fear that hit me when I found out that this beast existed still makes me laugh even today. Back in Tri-Ultimate, Nargacuga was certainly a wall for me, at least for a while. While I did learn to fight them in later games and in earlier, and now I have little problem with them, the market left in those days is certainly remembered. So when I had heard that this beast had a spot on the deviants list, a lot of those flashbacks came rolling back. Silverwind Nargacuga are said to form as a result of a Nargacuga living long past what is considered old age for a standard specimen. Dear God, what routine is this guy on? But do not let that fool you into thinking that this is just an OAP. Yeah, I'm not proud of it either. Silverwind loses none of its mobility over time and is easily able to keep up with those much younger than itself and even surpass them. Those streaks of white fur are seen as a way to establish dominance over any member of its species. Part of what allows them to keep their agility even at this age is that the blades on their wings and the spikes on their tail are much lighter, yet just as strong as what they were when they were younger. Having spent their lives mastering these weapons, they have learned to more accurately aim and direct the spikes when launching them. Oh, and just for fun, they can swing their tails at such a speed it creates gales of wind that move so fast that they can cut down trees and you in half. I mean, here's a journal entry to prove my point. The Silverwind summons a gale that slices. The careless fool is unaware, until his head falls cleanly from his shoulders. An image that vivid of wind that moves that fast it slices clean through you just makes me think of a Rasen Shuriken, and I've called it that to this day, and I don't plan on changing. The armor also goes so hard. Not my personal favorite aesthetic type, but one I will always craft out of respect for how good the base design is, and they enhanced it just enough in this version. The weapons are also great. I love the color scheme and again upgrading classics without changing them too much. But the dual blades Daybreak Claws are a show stealer in my opinion. The Silverwind does absolutely everything it should as a deviant. It already had a great base form with Nargacuga being a fantastic monster in its own right, and with just the right level of enhancement and tuning, we got a fantastic result in my opinion.